Kia ora, welcome back. Thought I'd take this time to use the last part of my little stroll this morning to do another session, another Q&A session to answer some questions. So I'm just grabbing the phone out. Hopefully this isn't too wonky whilst I'm walking. I might just end up sitting down if it's looking too rubbish. So the first question I've got is, I've got a knee injury history. Can I still be competitive is the word that he used. When we spoke about it, I've used the word competitive because that's how he originally had it. But saying about what sort of strain, pressure do you think I can still pass? Or do you think I should still go on selection? You know your body better than I do. You know what it's capable of. You know how bad your knee injury is, or your injuries are or aren't. So if you've got some niggles, ideally it'd be great to go into selection without any niggles or injuries, aches and pains. But you'll be the best judge of that. So manage your expectations, manage your body and your preparation, and do the best you can in terms of trying to turn up on selection as 100% ready to go as you can. If you can't, then you've got to make a call. Do I go on the selection now with this injury? And then, do I look to blame that if I fail? Do I get myself right and then go when I'm physically good to go? Or do I just go anyway with the injury? So I'll leave that up to you. I'm the fastest runner, but I never quit. Does mindset make up for average scores? You need to be able to do both. You need to be able to run. So when you're running was a weakness for me. Still is to this day, but I knew that it was a weakness for me before going on to selection. So what did I do? I ran. I needed to run all sorts. 1.2 kilometer runs, 400 meter runs, interval runs, sprints, long slow distance, middle distance. I needed to make sure that I could run. So if you're not the fastest runner, you don't need to be the fastest. You just need to be fast enough to complete the required standards within the time frame that's given. If you can do that, you're in good shape. If you can't do that, well then you need to prioritize and put some time into that running so that you can. Oh, apologies about the sun. Maybe I won't walk that direction, Maybe I'll walk, there we go, that direction. Actually, maybe I'll just stop here because it's probably a bit walky. So what I'll do is I'll sit down here out on the field. It's a nice spot. It's good weather, the grass is dry. So we'll just sit here. There we go. Finish off these questions. Do you recommend physical tapering before selection? Yep, 100%. I think it's wise. I think it's smart to allow your body some time to recover, but still keep some movement. So tapering doesn't mean just stop everything completely, at least not in my book anyway. Still keep the blood flow moving. Still get a sweat up, go in the sauna, go in the pool, do some low impact stuff, do some light lifting and weights and things like that. But definitely a taper is a good idea. Is it better to undertrain and stay healthy or overtrain and risk burnout? Neither. That's my response. Is it better to undertrain? No. Or overtrain and risk burnout? No. So undertrain and stay healthy. No, don't recommend that. You're never going to get it perfect. You're never going to get it right. But if you are deliberate about your training and what it is that you look to do and identifying your weaknesses and working on those, and if you're deliberate about it and you're consistent with it and you're disciplined with it, you can and you will find that space that works for you, to keep you and to prime you and to have you go into selection in the best shape that you can. So yeah, don't do either of those. Don't undertrain and don't overtrain wherever you can help it. I was probably guilty of overtraining for both NZ and Australia, but not to the point where it was detrimental, where I was going onto selection, on the brink of being burnt out. I knew at least enough to taper down and wind things down while still keep moving prior to going on to both of those selections. We'll make this one the last question. How do you stay calm when your body is screaming to quit? I don't know if calm is what I would have called myself. Body scream. For me, my body personally wasn't screaming quit. It was screaming that it was sore, but it wasn't screaming, pull the pin, quit, stop. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? I don't recall having any of those types of feelings, but my body was definitely screaming, letting me know that it was sore, that it was tired, that it needed food, that it needed rest. It was telling me that it not so much that it needed, it was telling me that that's what it wanted. It wanted food. It wanted rest. It wanted me to make the pain stop for what my body was going through. But I knew that it was part of the process and I couldn't stop. So in terms of being calm when your body is screaming to quit, I never had any thoughts of quitting in my head on either selection. Staying calm when your body is screaming in pain, though, that for me came down to the fact that I really, badly, truly, sincerely, whatever you want to call it, really wanted to be there. So pain and suffering and struggle was just part of the process. And if I really wanted it, then I was going to have to put up with all of that and go through it just like everybody else has that has earned their way into the unit. So that's what I'll say about that one. Anyway, that's it for this Q&A. Appreciate you sticking around. Appreciate you chiming in on these with any comments and stuff that you feel that you want to pass on and share. But really enjoy the ongoing interactions with those individuals who have expressed their interest and desire in wanting to join the Special Air Service. So, really enjoying interacting, speaking with you, learning from you, and trying to offer some advice as best I can. So anyway, whatever challenges, struggles, issues that you may be dealing with, as always, just keep smashing, keep staying in the fight, keep turning up. And as always, until the next video,